except the reserves. Eventually a field of 8 has gone to the barrier, and the superfecta is holding about $70,000. The small field obviously has attracted a lot of punters to try their luck at the superfecta. Well, in Melbourne today, the meeting was at Moonee Valley. Principal race, and again sponsorship dominates here, was a race called the Verve Clico. It was set aside exclusively for 3-year-old fillies, and Startling Lass, a visitor from Sydney, was never ever going to get beaten. I watched the race on closed circuit some hours ago, and she looked the winner a long way from home. Her trainer, Jack Denham, has recently undergone a hip replacement operation in hospital. In fact, he may still be in hospital, and he's won this race with Startling Lass, and he also won the previous Sydney race with Flaming Road. I'll bet Jack's feeling a lot better now. Okay, they're under starters orders, and we're going to pick them up from barrier to box in the Verve Clico.
Stand by for a start. They're racing. And Startling Lass on the outside began very fast in company with Sovereign Lady. LaFoes began speedily towards the inside with Jewel of Biscay. El Shandiga just in behind them. Lady of Battle, Pray for Colleen, Boardwalk Angela. Rockets is booting up along the inside next with Pride of Ingenue, followed by Parley Du. A gap then to Rich Habit, getting well back in the field. Second last, Memphis Blues, and Indian Pearl is last of all. 800 metres left to go. Jewel of Biscay, a length to El Shandiga on the outside of LaFoes. 2 lengths away, Startling Lass on the inside of Boardwalk Angela. They're followed by Sovereign Lady. Rockets on the inside is next, a length and a half, Pride of Ingenue. Then came Rich Habit further back in the field, and they were being followed by Parley Du around the outside, and further back to Lady of Battle, a long gap to Memphis Blues, followed by Pray for Colleen, and Indian Pearl is last of all as they make the turn. LaFoes being tackled by El Shandiga, and here comes Startling Lass on the outside, and wider on the track, Boardwalk Angel. Startling Lass going very fast, but out deep on the track, goes up to LaFoes and takes the lead at the top of the straight, the Sydney sider, and Startling Lass has kicked away from LaFoes in third place. Boardwalk Angel, Parley Du and Memphis Blues from a long way back, but Startling Lass is well clear. She's got it won. She's too good, Startling Lass, and comes away for a big win in the Verve Clico. Running on second, 3 lengths away, Memphis Blues, third LaFoes.
And commentary was provided by that doyen of Victorian race broadcasters, the one and only John Russell. Here's another doyen with the tote call on the last, KC.
Thanks, Johnny Boy. The favourite is Lord Valrigo. Bookies got him out as far as 2-1 at one stage of betting. I'm not sure what he is now. Tote punters will be taking a bit less. Lord Valrigo on the tote at the moment is showing $1.10 for 50 cents, odds of about 5-4. We'll forget the scratchings. Down to Plush Miel, he's at 9-2. Rossfield is into 12-1. A heap of scratchings. Down to Full Beat, who's at 10-1 now. He's come in 33-1. Follow My Style. Prudhoe Bay, who was favourite at one stage in the ring, has just nosedived on the tote to 9-4. That's better than he is with bookies. Grey Flight is at 40-1 and 80-1 Copper Hunter. They're the prices. I've gone for Prudhoe Bay. I hope those tote odds hold up because I'm on the giddy goat.
Well, Ken, if ever he's going to win another city race, this should be at Prudhoe Bay. He's unreliable, but has a ton of ability. In fact, his trainer, Kerry Walker, told me recently that on track work, he'd win a Newmarket. He can run the best of the morning every morning on his own, but put him in a race and his ambition seems to diminish. He's what we call a morning glory or a dawn buster in the racing world. Now Full Beat has moved in, and they're all set. Starters on his stand and they're away. Lord Valrigo jumped awkwardly and is last out of the barrier. Prudhoe Bay began fast, and so did Plus Miel, followed by Rossfield, and Full Beat is right up there with them. Grey Flight's going to settle down just off the pace, and then Follow My Style and Lord Valrigo, and last Copper Hunter at the 1,000 mark, and they're going very, very hard up front. Plus Miel and Rossfield are the 2 leaders. Prudhoe Bay pulling hard in third place on the inside of Full Beat. About 4 lengths away, Follow My Style and Grey Flight. A gap to Lord Valrigo, and last is Copper Hunter at the 700 mark, and Cliff Clare had Plush Miel in front, about a neck on Rossfield. Full Beat in third place, and then Prudhoe Bay, followed by Follow My Style, Grey Flight, Lord Valrigo and Copper Hunter. Up to the turn, and the leader Plush Miel, and Noted Mudlark in front of Rossfield, and Full Beat is about to sweep up 3 deep as they turn the corner. Prudhoe Bay tracks them into the straight, and then Follow My Style and Lord Valrigo, but they're homeward bound now, and it's Plush Miel the leader. Full Beat allowed to drift out to the centre of the track, and Prudhoe Bay is coming through in the centre, and he's the danger to Plush Miel. Claire goes for Plush Miel. Prudhoe Bay is coming after him now, and they're fighting it out with Lord Valrigo, starting to unleash a big run down the outside. Is it too late? Oh, Lord Valrigo doesn't fancy that whip. Plush Miel still in front. Lord Valrigo is absolutely gobbling him up and grabbed him on the line. Lord Valrigo beat Plush Miel. Prudhoe Bay third, followed by Copper Hunter, Grey Flight, and then Rossfield and Full Beat, and last is Follow My Style. Did you see that horse resent the whip. Lord Valrigo. I don't know if we've got it on this replay or not, but Dye gave him one good backhander about 150 out, and I thought he was going to pig root for a moment. Lord Valrigo has got up to win. He'll pay $1.10 and 60. Plashmiel will be second, and he's going to return 70 cents. And third money will go to Prudhoe Bay, number 16. Lacks ambition, Ken, 70 cents.
Yes, John, I must agree. He's lost me forever. If ever he's going to win a race, that was it. But, well, this winner's had 6 starts on heavy tracks for 4 wins. Look at him there. He just buckled a fraction. I reckon he hit a soft patch, but fortunately Shane Dye's a very well-balanced jockey. I reckon a jockey of less experience there might have been in trouble, but Dye, hands and heels now when he knew he had them, and Lord Valrigo, a very competent ride, truly it was, has comfortably beaten Plashmiel, and I think the, I can't call him a cat, the trainer's not far away. Prudhoe Bay has probably just hung on for third, Johnny.
Yeah, I don't think Kerry would mind, mate. He calls him something similar, I can tell you. Okay, no numbers up as yet. Yes, you probably saw that action by Lord Valrigo halfway down the straight. Ken might be right. He might have got into a soft patch and his back legs might have shot from under him. I don't know, but I did notice Shane Dye didn't hit him with the whip again, so Shane might have been of the opinion that he didn't fancy the bat. I wouldn't either. 3, 6 and 16, the official numbers on the last at Rose Hill. Funny old day with some of the smallest fields we've seen in a long, long time on a Sydney Metropolitan racetrack. Hope you backed a few winners. Wayne Harris's day for mine. God bless him. In a moment, we find out what it takes to become a triathlon competitor.
I won't feel guilty now. I won't feel bad. Yeah, I won't feel guilty now. I won't feel bad.